Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today, and Obsidian's name has been tossed in the Fallout rumor mill yet again. Before we go any further, as the title suggests, and I'm going to do so in the video as well, please take all information I'm about to present to you with a grain of salt. I beg of you, do not hype yourself up or anything, but I just feel that it would be me doing a disservice if I did not share this information with you guys who love Fallout so much along with myself. The rumor is that Fallout New Vegas 2 details are leaked and a reveal is planned. Fallout New Vegas 2, that is quite an interesting title that sounds like utter crap, but then you look at Red Dead Redemption 2 and realize it's not impossible, likely due to brand familiarity. But regardless, let's dive into the information we have presented to us. Our insider source is back with some new information, and it's a big one. First, a little recap on this source of ours. We've had a spectacular track record with this source in the past. As you may recall, we were the first to accurately leak Red Dead Redemption 2 details. Other sites like Forbes even tried to make fun of us for it, and they weren't laughing very long. Our source also accurately called The Last of Us 2 reveal weeks before it dropped. Now, when revising these articles to verify that their source was accurate, it actually was, especially with The Last of Us 2, but with Red Dead Redemption 2, they did have that part of the title right, but they also referred to it as The Legends of the West, which could be a possible development in the title, but right now we just know it as Red Dead Redemption 2, so that's slightly off. The article goes on to recap a lot of the buzz from the internet around a Fallout New Orleans, as well as some comments from Obsidian developers, on top of the fact that Obsidian recently teased a brand new game which ended up being Pillars of Eternity 2. Gamers have been begging for a Fallout New Vegas 2 for 7 years, and it looks like their desperate cries have been heard. Here's what we know according to our source. An upcoming reveal is planned, possibly for E3. Obsidian is involved and will go fucking nuts and run around naked in the streets. Enjoy. Our source promises us he will have actual, tangible evidence in the next couple of days. Stay tuned. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt, but it's quite interesting that they are promising actual, tangible evidence of a Fallout New Vegas 2 within the next couple of days. So we will be sure to keep our eyes on the Frag Hero website, because they're putting basically all their credibility on the line with that one, in my opinion, because you are not just saying that, oh, we cannot confirm this, but they're actually promising that there will be evidence at some point in time. So I'm very curious to see how this develops. For now, though, here's my standpoint on things. I still do stand by the fact that I think Obsidian is not going to be in the Fallout picture much longer. Number one, they're working on Pillars of Eternity 2 now. We know what their current project is. They recently crowdfunded it, and that's awesome because Pillars of Eternity is a beloved franchise, but also that means that a lot of their team is going to be focusing on the Pillars title, meaning that how much of their staff can they divide to work on a Fallout game? We know Obsidian isn't that big. We know they've suffered layoffs. We know that they don't have a lot of money, and obviously if they're being lent the license for a title, I don't think money would really have to do with much, considering the fact that Bethesda would be publishing this. And with the way they're saying upcoming reveal is planned, possibly for E3, meaning that it's not definitely E3, makes me wonder if they're going to be taking more of the Fallout 4 route, where they announce it a couple of weeks before E3, and everyone's excited for the actual gameplay reveal coming on that E3 press conference. With all that said, as much as I want to believe this, FragHero.com is the site who said that Fallout 5 was a thing coming soon. I do believe a Fallout game is coming much sooner than a lot of people are expecting, because it just makes sense with Fallout 4's financial explosion that another Fallout game comes as soon as possible. I just personally don't expect it to be Obsidian or a New Vegas 2. Still though, I do want to believe this, but like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I wouldn't blame you guys if you were curious, but don't get too excited over this, because I don't want anyone being disappointed out there, but it's still information that I felt was necessary to share. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, the links are in the description down below. Be sure to check out my Patreon as well, as it contributes to creating all the content I do here. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.